What's going on, viewers? Welcome back. My name is Soon, and before I get into the video, I want to say this is probably going to be the last episode of Weapon Weekly. Now, starting with Battlefield Hardline release next Friday, at least for the UK release, I am going to be doing a new series. So far, what it's probably going to be is sort of a mixture of doing tips videos and also just general news videos about stuff that's going to be changing or stuff that's happening in the Battlefield community. Now, there might be a possibility this comes out on a Saturday, because basically every single upload for the last maybe month or so on the Friday has been on a Saturday instead, just like this one. Now, the reason that happens is because Thursday is just such a hard day to do stuff. I have very limited time on a Thursday, and Wednesday is kind of similar. Wednesday is the day I usually start working on this video, then finish it on Thursday, upload on Friday. But because I have such a limited time on Wednesday and Thursday, it's hard to do. So usually I end up spending Friday's time making the video, where eventually Saturday it goes up. So I'll probably end up changing it, so make sure that the video gets up on Saturday constantly without too many problems. There is a possibility that that video will go up on a Friday if, say, I happen to manage extra time on a Thursday and a Wednesday, and possibly even a video on the Saturday and the Sunday, you know, a news video and then a tips video. But most of the time these are going to be tips videos, and occasionally there'll be a news one. But either way, today's video is about the MPX SMG in Battlefield 4. Now, this is a very good weapon. As soon as you pick it up, you start to realise that. Now, straight away, some of the stats are there's 850 rounds per minute. That's the 7th best in the SMG class. Now, 850 in any other class is extremely good. But for the SMGs, it's kind of good, you know, it's still very good compared to most guns. But for the SMGs, it's not too amazing. You can easily get outshot by ones that have 900 or even 1,000 rounds per minute. So basically, against normal guns, you're going to win most gunfights, but against some SMGs you will lose. But even then, those SMGs aren't really used much at all in Battlefield. Now, for some of the damage stats, these are kind of surprising, because the maximum damage is 26. Now, that's surprising because most guns do 25, if not 24 in the SMG class. That's very good, 26 damage. That's not obviously amazing, but compared to the rate of fire, put both of them together, you have a very good weapon that fires quickly and does a lot of damage. Now, the minimum is 13. Now, they rank maximum damage is 3rd best in the category of SMGs, and the minimum damage is 4th, and that's pretty good. And the accuracy plots for this are 0.36 up, 0.14 right, and 0.14 left. Now, those are pretty good. They're probably better in-game, weirdly. I mean, they're not too good outside game, but they're better in-game. The gun feels like it has good recoil. Now, the reloads for this gun are, for the long reload with the magazine empty, it's 2.5 seconds, which that's the 4th best out of SMGs. That's not too bad, that's pretty good. That's nothing super long or nothing super short. But the short reloads is 2.1 seconds, which is 5th. Again, that's pretty much not really that bad. It's kind of surprising. There's a very small difference between the long and the short. It's only 0.4 seconds. Now, the one problem with this gun, it only has a 26 round magazine, and that burns quickly. A lot of time I found myself thinking I've reloaded, when I in fact had, and then shooting maybe 2 people, instantly reloading again. I sort of thought, hang on a minute, I'm meant to have more bullets, aren't I? But no, you only have 26. Now, that's very weird. Now, definitely one of the upsides of this weapon is the hipfire is fantastic. Definitely near the top. You can easily use just the hipfire. You don't really need a sight on this gun. You can just go around hipfiring anyone. Obviously, at range, you're going to lack accuracy a bit, but it is pretty good. And this weapon is just fantastic one-on-one because of the fast rate of fire, good damage, and incredible hipfire. Now, in real life, this weapon is called the Sig Sauer MPX. If you just Google MPX, you don't really come up with anything. You come up with a few links, but then you will eventually find out it's called the Sig Sauer, which Sig Sauer is the company that make it. Of course, Sig are pretty popular. They make a lot of guns. I've already done a review of the Sig 553, which is a very good weapon, and I recommend going to look at that video. And overall, they just make very sort of advanced weapons, and this one is no different. Now, if you know anything about guns, you know there's different types of bolt. There's open, closed, and the one name escapes me. But basically, this one fires a closed bolt, and this makes it very hard for the gun to jam. They've done many tests where they've stuck it in water, frozen water, and nothing happens. They've put it in ice, nothing happens. Mud, nothing happens. Sand, and the gun just constantly keeps working. No jams, no problems, which is something pretty advanced. And overall, this weapon is a pretty advanced weapon. Sig, in fact, calls it the next generation of the SMG. and overall that's kind of true. Now the one difference for the real life weapon compared to this one is the real life one is mainly designed to fire a 9mm round. The Battlefield 4 one fires the .40 Smith and Weston round. Now that's a bigger round, which is why it does more damage. There's not a huge difference between those rounds really, it's just a little bit odd, and in fact this gun does fire many different rounds. But overall this is a very good consistent weapon in Battlefield 4. I recommend giving it a go. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. My name is Weekly-MPX, and don't forget this is the last episode of Weapon Weekly. So until then guys, my name is Weekly-MPX. I'll say some guys, this is Weekly-MPX, out.